Hi everybody, I feel like it's been a long time since I've done a video. Excuse my voice, it's a little, I'm recovering from being sick, but I wanted to show you my design team project for Country Craft Creations using the graphic 45 paper called Dreamland. I also used a different way to make the cover. Tammy Merrill, the store owner of Country Craft Creations, has been talking and showing this new technique, and she originally came up with it for people who might have some arthritis or some problems wrapping the cover. So I went ahead and tried it. You'll notice it looks a little bit different right here, and it's because these pieces are three separate pieces that you combine. Rather than making all three and wrapping it with one piece of paper, it's wrapped with three different ones. So I thought I'd try it and see how it went. I did like it. I felt like it went faster. On the front cover, I just used some of the paper. This is popped up on three-dimensional foam tape. I used some of the Prima flowers that were sent. I do have some stickles on some of the cutouts and the clouds, and I have a little bit of lace down here. A die cut of the window and a tree. So I put the tree behind, put the window on top, put a little curtain, just so like she's in the bedroom thinking and dreaming and looking out. I thought that was kind of cute idea. And I have the word dream. So on the back it's just plain. I like that paper too. So this is supposed to lay more flat, and it does lay flatter than the others. However, I over embellish sometimes, and so it still doesn't lay flat, but that's my fault. So when I made this book, I originally thought about it being a book that parents would sit down with their kids at night and read stories before they went to bed. And so I have this like traveler's notebook that I'm going to alter and decorate with the graphic 45 paper. But as of right now, it's just plain. And then this is you just untwist it and then it opens. However, I forgot to put paper behind this part, so I'm just going to leave it that way. But I thought that was a good way to record books or reflections or thoughts or things you're grateful for, something for parents to do at night with their kids. These are magnetic closures. I just have a line of pearls and some lace. So these open, and it's just like a trifold so that you can have room for pictures. So again, graphic 45's paper is pretty busy, and so you want to make sure you try and calm it down with some more solids or some less crazy paper. All the sides are open, but I did not put any tags in. The back of page 1, I have some metal corners and some little like pearl flat backs. This is magnetic to keep it closed, but it's an accordion fold out, so you can put in quite a few pictures. This has 4 pages, so this is actually page 2 on the second hinge. This, I just put 3 different like pennants or banner type pieces together, and that just lifts up. It was kind of hard to cover this with paper, so I just used stars to kind of fill in that empty spot and a cut apart. This, oopsie. This is just a pocket, and I put in a cut apart and then just a plain mat for pictures. Again, lace with some pearl trim. I like pearl flat back trim. Okay. Again, it's open on the side. So this page is like a triangular pocket. If you untie this, this just lifts up for pictures. Okay, so there's tie shut, and then it opens, and I have a cut apart or a sticker that I backed and then just put this mat in for a photo, and same here, this is for a photo. This one I used a die to add some interest on at the bottom. I'm not sure what, I think it's a Spellbinders, but I don't know. When you open it, then I just have a pocket here, plain matte paper with a little cut apart on the corner so you can stick something under there. I didn't glue it on all the sides. Here's some different lace trim. This is a double pocket, so a sticker, lace, and then I just put a piece of matte paper with sticker on top, and then here I just did a thumb hole and put a plain piece of cardstock for another photo, and this pocket goes all the way down to the bottom. On the back I did a waterfall, and this is like, see these pearls and stuff, this is what makes the book not want to lay down, but it's still better than the old way of doing it, I will tell you that. So I just have some seam binding to keep it closed. I did not cover all of the paper, even though it looks like it down here. It's just a little bit on the bottom so that you don't waste your designer or your decorative paper, and there's room for pictures. You're going to cover it anyway. Okay, so let me just kind of wrap this a little bit. I do have some flat back pearls in the corner that are teardrop shape, and those were just in my stash. Oh, come on. Let me try that again. I did knot the end of the seam binding so it wouldn't fray. So this, I made a mistake, and so I had to fix it. I did not put magnets on, and these were flapping. So I ended up just putting magnets on the back of this, and then I put the other piece behind it so that I got to cover this still so that it'll stay closed. So that's what I'm using to keep these flaps staying down. And then you can tuck something behind here. These are separate. This is a pocket, and I just put in one of the mats for pictures. So like I said, I still have to cover the back, but I wanted to get this video out. So you just put this on one side and this on the other. Now they'll stay closed. The back here, for some, this wasn't big enough for the whole page, so I just added a little bit of decoration down at the bottom with a little bow. This has some thin flat back pearls. When you open it, it has 4 small places for like 2x2 pictures or stickers or whatever you want to put on there, but it's three-dimensional. You might have seen cards similar to this, and it stays closed because it's heavy enough. And then I just put a back pocket on, some different trim, some flat back pearls, 2 of the cut aparts, and I glued that one down. So I didn't want it to be too flippity and flappity, because I think kids, you know, when kids are using it, you don't want pages to rip and all that kind of stuff. But I thought it'd be good for pictures and for writing. So like I said, I plan on going back and decorating this with the pattern paper. It's an easy book to make, and I think the end result is cute. So I will be doing a tutorial. I went ahead and put this together when I had no voice, so I did not record while I was making it. So I'll make another one and do a tutorial and put it online for you. But again, this is the Dreamland collection by Graphic 45. You can get it from countrycraftcreations.com. And I will show you how I did the different cover that Tammy came up with and how you make the pages. So I appreciate you stopping by and watching, and visit the website countrycraftcreations.com. Thanks everybody.